Hi, my friends. This is going to be the most important video I think that I've ever done, other than ones that trying to awaken others about God, the Lord, Satan, and the angels, and that we're under revelations, and some of those videos. This is by far one of the most important videos, because this is a big step for them that the evil ones, the beast system, their side has taken. And I cannot believe this was not on mainstream news. I cannot believe that, because this is actually coming from the, remember, both parties are an issue right now, right? Both the Republicans and the Democrats are dividing to cause conflict. That's how they conquer and win. But here's the deal. This is actually coming from Biden administration. I can't even believe that the conservative Republicans have not been jumping in and shouting off the top of rooftops and screaming with horns, blowing blasting stuff. Maybe they have, but I haven't seen it. It should be on Fox News. And even my mother, they watch the news every night, and she was not even aware of this, and I had to bring it to her attention. This should be front page, and it should be blasted on every news station around the world. But guess what? This one's shocking. And now, I found out through this individual. He does this called the World News Report, right? Great individual, great guy. Listen to him. He's a good religious guy. He does space stuff. He does a lot of neat things, right? I'm going to show you. So here's what we got here. Biden creates governmental disinformation board under Department of Homeland Security. Are you kidding me, folks? Do you know what this means? Think about that. Disinformation board. And the next step is going to be the disinformation men in black that are going to come and arrest you for freedom of information. Look, my YouTube channel has already been hacked, taken down many times, threats, warnings. We're going to run your, we're going to delete your account because I talked about the Jabba Jabberoo. You know what that is. And the, let's say the bubble gum. Remember the bubble gum that you supposed to help you not get the chewing disease? See, I have to talk in code. Like the chewing disease, the bubble gum. You know what it is, right? So anyway, some call it the 7-Eleven. Somebody said there's a keyword that we need to start using, everybody's using, but I can't remember the keyword. Anyway, here's the deal. This is true. We are living George Orwell's or whatever that wrote 1948. In 1948, wrote about 1984. About even monitors. This guy was a prophet. God must have told him some of these things. He saw it all coming. About control by your government. Any information that goes against them, you'll be arrested or deleted and removed from the system. Yeah, we are living that right now, folks. My friends, this is horrible. Biden creates governmental disinformation board under Department of Homeland Security. So here's the thing is, so think about me next time, when they might try to create a bill or an act. This is not only a violation of your human rights, this is a constitutional violation of freedom of speech. It is, because information is supposed to go freely in this country. If you can't take it, that was what our country was supposed to be founded on, which is not being implemented. And people have died in this country for freedom of speech. The Constitution protects that. Whether it's true or false doesn't matter, because in somebody's perspective, it's always the truth, even if it's a lie. That is information. And also, sometimes bad information helps you to reveal the good information. And good information can lead you to bad information. So to shut down information is unbelievable. It's unbearable, and I'm not upset about it. But I know God's got a plan, so I can't get too upset about it. This individual, this cretin working for Satan, trying to Biden his time for not to go to jail, should be arrested immediately for treason against the people of humanity and also for our country. Our ancestors died for those freedom to speech. You are kidding me, folks and friends. Like I said, human rights, your God-given rights. The Constitution protects those rights. And this guy thinks and what's the next step? Like I said, so next time I'm doing my little YouTube and make the wrong word, I use the wrong word, or if things taken out of perspective, even if or doing the perspective, Kirk gets arrested and ends up in prison for 6 months. You are living under a system that is worse than what Hitler had. This is not a dictatorship. This is called totalitarianism. They got control of everything. The news, your finances, the way you live, your school system. They've got 100% control, even now to your words that come out of your mouth. What if they have disinformation about the Bible? What if they said, well, that's disinformation, or that's a hate crime? It's a hate crime to tell somebody else about God, the Lord, and this. And don't you think I'm too hard? Think about that. They already have hate crime laws in California where you're not allowed to say anything to anybody else that could be considered hateful, racism, culture, anything else. So you can't even get an opinion anymore. Opinion. Well, I think the Lord's right. Hey, I'm this. I'm Buddhist, right? And we don't hate anyway, right? We don't hate. We don't say, anything against the Buddhists. But I'm using it as an example. It can get that severe that things can be twisted. You know why? I know, because I have been through the court system from misallegations and words being twisted. I have myself. So have others. Socrates drank the hemlock, not because they basically murdered him, because he was left with no option. It's murder when a man is tied to, because what Socrates, I don't know if you remember this, they said you have one choice. You quit opening up the minds and telling the young gentleman the truth, or we're gonna, you have the other is that you have to drink the hemlock. So it looked like he committed suicide, but that was murder by hemlock. They murdered him because he said, I'm not. So they basically put a gun to him and shot him through hemlock because he drank it and died. He said, I'm going to take him to death then, because I'll never ever compromise my integrity and my values in telling the truth. They even asked him, what is the most you're the most wise man? And they said, what makes you so wise? He said, because I know nothing. So what he just said, I know nothing. Because he explored in his mind and he realized that his God and everything is way beyond his mentality. He actually believed in God, by the way. He did. That was awesome. He was a God-given man, right? Well, anyway, so that's enough of my ramble. And I'm still, God's got a plan. This just reveals more of the evil hate. Maybe this wakes up another brother and sister that they say, this system is kind of screwed up. It's kind of like the Mandela effect. This system's kind of crazy. Something ain't right here. So, but there's a day that we need to fight back, and we unite, and we do this for God, the Lord, the angels, all our ancestors. And when we get that call, we need to be ready. Right now, we're just taking notes of how evil notes of like music, that we're writing these down in our spirit, our heart, and our soul. But anyway, so here you go. And I'm going to let you listen to his words for a minute.
April 27th, 2022, 6 p.m. Central here in the U.S. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world, folks. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and look for future updates. And one of the most important stories I will have done ever in breaking news, the Biden administration
I agree with him.
and Department of Homeland Security are going to create a disinformation governance board dedicated to countering misinformation. We've got a real loon tune running it. I have stuff that y'all wouldn't believe that I don't even think that YouTube will allow me to show y'all. Another tweet from @Jack posted, the DHS board will be headed by Nina Jankowski, who once claimed militarized Trump supporters would show up to the polls with weapons to intimidate voters.
There's all that.
Miss
show with weapons.
Jankowski was also in a former Harry Potter wizard rock band.
Oh, nice.
The Moaning Myrtles.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
yes.
I have music from that, but I'm afraid they won't let me play it because of some of what she has said in the music.
Jezebel right
Miss
there.
Jankowski is a proud feminist.
Sociopath Jezebel.
Has advised the Ukrainian government
that's wonderful.
on strategic communications.
Anyway, you get the picture and you get the words. So please spread the word to relatives. Show them. Tell them the truth. Because these people may not understand about God. They may not understand the spiritual battle. But they should. I mean, if they've lived in this country long enough, they better understand what it's like to have somebody take away their freedom of speech. And off of this evil force that's being pushed. I don't care what they're if they have any ounce of humanity left in their body, they'll understand what's happening around the world just by this right here. I mean, you'd have to be. I mean, my God, a sixth grader would understand what's happening in this. They can't. Nobody can be that stupid. All right, love you. God bless. And anyway, take care and hang in there and be happy still. Don't get tangled this. Don't show anger. I'm saying I'm frustrated, but you know what? I'm just disappointed. But it's okay. I'm going to enjoy the evening and have a great evening. And you too. Remember, joy, love, everything in your heart always. And I'm going to watch some cool like kitty cats or something on the YouTube. Maybe just so many cute little things to see and just laughter and just enjoy the day evening, right? God bless and love you all.